inspector with Cross River State Police Command, arrested for gun running, has confessed that the criminals charmed him. The inspector, whose name is Nathaniel Manasseh, was said to be involved in gun running in Cross River and in Imo State, and had not been able to account for some pieces of hardware, including 2 AK-47 rifles, the command said. In a news briefing on Tuesday, the Cross Rivers Commissioner of Police, Sikiru Akonde, disclosed that since the resumption of the new commander of Anti-Kidnapping and Courtesim Squad, AKCTS, the state police had been arresting a lot of criminals within the state. He stressed that anyone thinking that the command will rest on its goal in dealing with criminals should have a rethink, as they were indeed ready to trash any strange and criminal elements out of the state. Speaking further to the journalist, Sikiru Akonde revealed that amongst those have been arrested includes an inspector of police who fond of giving out police's rifles on rent to notorious criminals, and is also a member of a gun-running syndicate. In conjunction with Mr. Nathaniel Manasseh, 3 criminals were also arrested for murder, 9 for armed robbery, 6 for courtesim, while 3 others were arrested for gun running, including the inspector, as well as one of the car snatching and another for harassing. Okay. The police officer, Inspector Nathaniel Manasseh, who was nabbed, said he was charmed by the criminal, and that was why he was in dispossession of some rifles, which includes some AK-47s, including a vehicle. Earlier speaking of the State House of Assembly, Etek Jones Williams commended the police for their dexterity and the risk they take on a daily basis to make sure law-abiding citizens can live freely. Okay, you see now. You say the chamamo no be clear high, that is what it means. No be my clear high. So you people should not just try to just blame me. You can imagine. You say this must be IPOB ESN terrorist member. Okay, no, this is criminal S-men terrorists with a Gumi with their leader. This is Gumi and his criminal S-men with Boko Haram and from Kano. Igbos, even in uniform, are criminal, useless people. Okay, you are just a common idiot. Okay, God punish you. That is his name. That you sound, yes, your name sound like does not name sound like a Igbo. You can imagine. The Inspector Nathaniel is more dangerous than the Boko Haram. Unknown has been known. He seems more dangerous than Gumi, the Inspector General of Terrorists. Known gunman is even smiling. The charm never charm. So person where they even charm self go no say that they charm. All these ones are just abusing themselves. They cannot even bring a superior argument. It's just, oh, your leg is this. You are okay. No. Nigeria police now, wow. Nathaniel Manasseh, the inspector police officer, should be given a benefit of doubt. He said repeatedly that he was charmed by criminals for gun running business. He should be appropriately questioned by how much he was charmed and who is his own cover within the circle of his superiors graded officers. He should have proved his claim of charming before the honorable courts. Yes, of course, I'm a lawful man. Sorry, I guess you missed it. You missed the sense of ironic and sarcasm, insignificant comments. Okay, well, what is the essence of this whole thing? The man said he was charmed. So who is going to be believing him in the court of law? Nobody's going to be believing him. And that is it. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? You see all this, a lot of, when you hear different things from some people, you can just wave it off. No, it does not matter. You wave it off. Some people are saying this whole thing, the hand of security people will be in it. Will be in it. Even the government, they know what is happening. They cannot exonerate themselves completely from this whole mess. Not at all. They can't exonerate themselves. You can imagine. The same police, so they said some people are killing police, but the same police. Some people will tell you, don't go for a rally. Oh, hoodlums. Who are the hoodlums? When we saw a lot of, oh my God. And we see the truth, and you cannot just do anything because those who are supposed to do the right thing, they are the ones who are even committing the offense, and you cannot even, you can just say it even when you have the evidence, just like what happened during NSAS when it was captured, when even some government motors, jeep, fine cars, dropping all these hoodlums to go and commit some manner of atrocities, and yet they will tell you it is the youths, oh, it is the hoodlums. Who are the leaders of the hoodlums? The leader of the hoodlums are the one who are stealing our money, looting our money dry, making the economy, making the country's coffer, making it dry. They will not turn around and begin to tell you that smaller thieves are the ones who are bringing problems to this country. Where does that happen? It is only in Nigeria. Abnormalities have become the normal thing. Abnormalities has become the normal thing. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. How do we go about all these things? So the man said it's not with his clear eye. Now, of course, now they will tell you it is the devil. When they have committed all manner of atrocity, it is the devil. I don't know when government, until when things get deteriorated before they will start taking action. When things begin to brew up, they won't do anything. Until when it has gotten to a junction of no return, that is when they will not be running etasketa. Why can't we be the system? For how long are we going to continue like this? We are going backward. These are the things that have been happening in the past time immemorial. That at this stage and time, we ought to have put some things in place. Put some things in place. Buhari said he can't even manage the country without a military dictate, because he said, oh, when it comes to corruption, or the way he used to fight corruption in those days, it is not like that. That means the person that said he wants to come as a democratic president, he does not know what it takes. The only thing he knows is using force. There are no system in place. That is why corruption is still lingering. That is why corruption is still prevalent as we speak, because they don't have what it takes apart from using force. No intelligence at all. Buhari telling us that the fight against corruption, or corruption fight, is really hard, because in those days he used to use all this their decree whatsoever, and that is what we are saying. Up till now, we don't even have a system in place to be able to reduce all the crimes that we are experiencing as a people. They can't do that unless they use force. No brain. That's why you see some people, they resort to abuse instead of them to bring a superior argument to counter what you have said. They resort to, what is it called, abuse. So guys, let's say your opinion on this matter.